All right, moving through our elements of art design. You can see here I've got the three elements completed. I've got my line drawing here with the fish, and then I've got my shapes, and that's all colored. The next one that we're working on is value. And there was a video prior to this one with a time lapse of me drawing in value. Now I didn't get it all the way done because I ran out of time during my recording. The bell rang and I had to stop. So anyway, this is the finished product. What you're going to do is you're going to draw your chosen shape detailed, and so try to get all the all the details of that of your design. Try to make it look like the picture you actually looked at, whereas the fish with the line and the shapes that I did don't look like the picture. They're just kind of line and shape depictions of that. So this one here is a little bit more realistic. As a matter of fact, here's the picture that I looked at. So you can see, I mean, it's not exactly the same, but I tried to get as close as possible. And then you're going to use your pencil to shade it. And so shading, you've got a few helpful hints. Shading is how you give your drawings value. And value is the dark and light areas in art. It's how light is cast onto an object, and on a two-dimensional drawing, you are going to use shading to get those light and dark areas. So you can see on my fish, I've got darker areas where I shaded it in darker, and then there's lighter areas where I don't have as much shading. And you do that with pencil, and a lot of that is just by going in and just kind of modeling your pencil markings. It's not coloring. Now, if we were using color, you'd be shading with color, but it's not like it's all one solid color. You have that variety of dark and light. So you can see like this inside of my fish is a little lighter here, and then on the outside here, it's a little bit darker. And then I've got some gradual changes throughout my fins and on the eyes and around the edges. When you shade, kind of mimic the shape of what you are making. So if it's something that's round, you kind of shade it round. You can also use your finger to blend, and if you don't want to get your fingers all dirty, you can see my fingers are kind of dirty from blending that. You can also use like a tissue or a paper towel, something like that, to kind of move the shading around. And then lastly, you'll want to go in and clean up any stray marks. Like here, I've got kind of a stray mark from when I drew it in. And if you have fingerprint smudges on the edges, clean that up as well. So anyway, that's value drawing. Like I said, there's a time-lapse video. If you didn't watch it, go back and check that out. And that kind of shows you how I did it really fast. I wish I could draw that fast, but it's like, anyway, it's like almost all the fish done in 20 seconds. So anyway, if you have any questions, just holler at me, and hopefully I can be here to help. The other thing too, just you are on you're just going to continue going down the same sheet of paper, and then we'll do the next one. When you get this done, check back for the next element. So anyway, happy shading.